Right, I've been around the church, done quite an extensive video of the outside, the graveyard, with photos. And I'm coming up the old track or steps to the top at the far end of Worle Fort. The other opposite end, that would have all been included. I don't think the video will last long because it bleeped a minute ago. Anyway, this is one of the walks I used to do with Louis. Up here. I was hoping I'd get a good view of the church to get a picture. I did take one or two back there, but trees will get in the way. There's some bluebells in the wood there, look. Of course, years ago it was all farming up here with sheep, you see. So they built this for a reason, didn't they? Yeah, way up. It was all built. I said, Louis and Brandy used to run about in these little copse here. It's all part of Weston's history, this. As well as a part of Somerset's history. And that church has been there longer than some of the others, I think. Of course, I haven't got any detail. I'll have to go online to get the actual date of its build and everything like that. But Worle did have a church. It was separate from Weston. Now we associate Worle with Weston. But it was a village in its own right, and there were fields from here to Weston in the past, because Weston is quite a recent town, really. 150 years. It's always been there, but I mean in its present form. That was when the Victorians came and changed it all, and there's loads of history in the museum and books you can buy. Zara's got a few. That's a project on its own, just Weston, really. But it's not one I'm going to do because my roots aren't here, but I do love Somerset. I mean, my roots are here because I was born in Somerset, see? And as a child, I used to come and stay with my sister Barbara to go down on the beach and everything, and she lived in Weston. And I was sort of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that sort of age group. Just thought I'd record this bit. Because there is a reason behind it. Somebody built these walls, put these, I mean obviously over years new timber's gone down and stone and stuff. I don't know how long these particular walls have been here. I'd have to dig that up to get that information. What we're doing now, we're going to rejoin the track I went down earlier. It's a lovely day today. It's really warm. First time I've been out walking without a jumper on. So here we have an ancient track. And it might have been a stream in the past, but I reckon it was used as a track as well. And then there's the climb up this old track. Then I'm not going back the same way I came. I'm going to bear left, go down a little bunny lane, past a couple of old farms where the Jack Russells used to live. Right, over and out. Right, must be on the last legs really of this video now. It's done well, this recorder though. Right, I came down that way. You can walk round it as well. And I've just walked up that crooked lane from the church. up the old stone walled pathway. I think Zara still sometimes comes down here with Brandy and Maggie, but Brandy's back legs aren't as good as they were. This is where you find golf balls around here. Best time to come is in the autumn to look for them, because for obvious reasons. Look at all the ferns growing now. Yeah, so this was one of the little circular walks I did when I lived in Ebden Road, Worle. Come down here and then we'd walk around the golf course, aware that, you know, you've got to avoid golfers if you can. I came on quieter periods, early morning or late afternoon when there was just a few golfers passing through. But of course I wasn't here during the summer months. I was here from September to February. So obviously the amount of golfers and that would change significantly in the summer period. There'd be a lot more. A big thick tree there. That's another place you'll find golf balls in there as well. And badgers and foxes. This is Sheila in Somerset, April 2011, doing a little pleasant walk in the sunshine, bathing in the sunshine, enjoying the sunshine down a beautiful quiet lane with all the fresh greenery coming out, the birds tweetering happy, waiting for their eggs to come and building their nests. Like I said, when I lived here, I never had a video camera then, not in those days. Oh no, so I think Zara said the Jack Russells are gone, but I said they do lock them up in sheds. They're not actually family dogs that live inside. They probably go ratting with them and hunting. This place where rubbish is burnt here. I think the council even burn stuff here. Oh, one tulip on its own, look. Beyond these trees you've got Worle and you've got all the hills. And more wall, of course, here. More wall, because the sheep would have been farmed up here in the past, so it was to stop them getting out, I think. Boundaries and borders. Yeah, I'm on my return journey now. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I feel much better since I've come out and done this. I don't like, that's the only trouble living in a flat, you see. No garden. Zara's lucky where she is. She's got a conservatory and a little garden. It's lovely where she is, but it's freezing cold in the winter. At the moment, she's got to sort that out for next year. It was like living in the Arctic, but you didn't have any igloo or anything. Like living outside in her house. It was terrible, but it's a complete contrast in the summer. Absolutely ideal. She's better off living with me in the winter. But it ain't allowed. Right, I'm coming up to the place where normally the Jack Russells are coming out to greet you and things like that, and they used to bark a lot, and you'd often see bones littered in the path here where they've been thrown food. Very quiet place. There's always lots of cars parked up here as well. I don't know if they're derelict or just people are working on them. I don't know. It's got beautiful views, this building. I'm just turning off for a minute. No, I'll keep on. Yeah, no, it's that type of garage. I think it's work. Got a lot of work on. Now look at this view here, look. Oh, look at this lovely azalea type plant. I bet that is an azalea. Pictus flaming silver. Pretty, isn't it? Lovely view. This is their garden. Beautiful. Up there got netting because of the golf balls coming over. The golf course is just up behind that fence up there. Rose Cottage, as it's called. All the views of the Bleadon Hills behind. Where I've walked up there. Beyond the other side of the top of that hill is the Roman road, which I mention in many of my walks. You won't be able to see it, but just behind those trees is Crook's Peak. It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that view. Beautiful. Of course, I've still got a nice walk ahead of me, which was all discovered, of course, in the past. I don't think I've videoed this. As far as I know, I haven't videoed this before. There used to be big billy goats, great big billy goats in that field. And then once had pigs, you can see the pig styes there, those metal round things. I used to have goats in here. Right here, this is where you'll see Crook's Peak, look. Over there. I'm going to take a picture actually, so I'm going to turn the video off. This is another part of my lovely spring walk. When I went to Worle today, to St Martin's Church, went through the woods, round the golf course, and now back up the country track. Look at this view. And of course there's Billy Goat that I was talking about in the last episode. There used to be more than one, but look at that view. Crook's Peak straight across there. It must come out. It's got to, isn't it? There's Worle down there. You can hear the bell on the goat. He's having a good old munch. He's got lots to eat there. Hello. Oh yeah. You could come and see me? I haven't got any food. Right, I'm going to carry on my walk now. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I've taken some photos.